And welcome back, Voidex. I am the expert, the master of disaster, the one and only voice here, so I'm called Scrolla, and we are back with the Voidex. It's been a while. It feels like it's been, what, a month or so since I've done the Voidex? Maybe longer? So last time we talked about, like, CFs and junctions and stuff like that, and cards. The cards. So, let's go over... Buttons are always different. Let's go over the items. There's a few items here that I'm not going to have access to because, for whatever reason, despite the fact that they give you the, hey, you can have all the items in the game. Like, you go here, it doesn't allow you to do cheats anymore. But yeah, in there, you can, like... That's odd that it doesn't allow you to do that. Why doesn't it allow you? Huh. But yeah, it doesn't allow you to get the typical world stuff, like the ribbon, the Mog's amulet, friendship, so I can't show those off. And I don't think it gives you access to things like the, magic lamp and stuff like that. Yeah, no magic lamp. I mean, imagine if you could fight Diablos like 100 times. that would be interesting now, wouldn't it? So, the potion. Very basic, 200 HP restore. You can find this everywhere. And honestly, in this game in particular, I would say keep a whole bunch of potions on hand. Potions and high potions, just keep them on hand. That way you don't have to worry about using, your spells. Unless, you already have a higher level spell. Like, if you have Curagas, and you have Cures and Curas, go ahead and use your Cures and Curas first. Just to clear out your magic, slot. But I would keep a whole bunch of potions on hand. Now, the Potion Plus, you can only get this by, using medicine level up, which is from Alexander, so you won't get this until, like, halfway through the game, if not longer. And by the time you are able to get Potion Plus, it's not gonna be any good. I believe for Potion Plus, you gotta, yeah, 3 potions will go to 3, Potion Pluses. Which is completely useless. It's completely useless, because, like, why would you spend 3 of these to make 1 of these, when you could just buy high potion? You could just buy high potion. You don't need to use a Potion Plus. And to make this even better, why make a singular Potion Plus when you can use 2 of these to get 1 of those? You use 2 potions to heal as much as a Potion Plus. And you don't use a 3rd potion, so it's like... It's not worth upgrading any of these. Like, High Potion can become High Potion Plus, but you need 3 of these and make 1 of these, and you just use 2 of these and save a 3rd one. I don't know, the refined system is a little weird. High Potions, I forget when you can start buying High Potions. I don't know if you can start buying these immediately, but, like, I would keep a bunch of high potions on hand. Yeah, I never refined them either. There's no reason to, because, like, why? And it's not used for anything else, so it's, like, completely pointless. And, like, High Potion Plus, again, shares the same problem as Potion Plus. In addition, like, why use a High Potion Plus when you can use, like, 2 Mega Potions? 2 Mega Potions is far superior than a single High Potion Plus. Also, before I go on, I'm gonna mention this right now. I'm still getting used to these new hearing aids. Right now, they are readjusting having headsets on, and so I got a whole bunch of feedback in my ear. It's driving me crazy. Let me tell you that. It is driving me absolutely crazy. I like how The R in the score is capitalized for whatever reason. For whatever reason, it's capitalized. But X potion, I mean, again, I would keep a bunch of X potions on hand if you ever need them. I'll be honest. Of all of the starting commands, Magic Draw, GF, and IAM, I don't use GF. So I would replace the GF command with the IAM command, because IAMs are honestly very, very good. And you know, here's the thing. They're consistent. You don't have to worry about if your magic stat's high enough to heal with cure spells. You don't have to worry about using like a cure spell to reduce a stat. And like, it's very easy to get the items. Like, if you play enough Triple Triad later on, you'll be able to get a bunch of like Bigs and Legs card. You'll get Boots and Rides and cards. One of those will turn it into an X potion. So if you get a whole bunch of those cards, you can just get a bunch of X potions. It's pretty much a free item in the game. Unless you're going for like Kristas or Holy Stones or Ultima Weapon or Ultima Stones. Does Ultima Weapon become Ultima Stones? I can take a quick look. Does Ultima Weapon become Ultima Stone? Yes. But yeah, where is it? Yeah, there's Boots and Rising. And I believe Bigs and Legs is easier to get than Boots and Rising. But yeah, they both become X Potion. And you only need one of each in order to get the X Potion. So, it's a free item. You'll start seeing those around the time you get to Galbadia Garden. So, towards the end of Disc 1, you'll be able to start getting X Potions. And Mega Potions, I mean, Mega Potions are god here. They're a high potion for everyone, so by the time you start getting Mega Potions, high potions are obsolete. So at that point, you might want to turn high potions into high potion pluses. But even then, I mean, I still think if you need like big healing, just use an X potion over a Mega Potion or high potion plus. Still, Mega Potion, pretty good. Even better if you have, is there an alchemy ability in this game? Yeah, Medgea. If for some reason you're using Medgea, that's a 2000 HP heal on the party. So yeah, Medgea, pretty good. If you're an IM user, you use Medgea with that, that's 2000 HP. Use Medgea with that, that's 4000 HP. Still not worth it though. Phoenix Down you can buy everywhere. And you can start buying I think you can start buying Mega Potions at Esther when you get a familiar ability. Also, if you have... What is that turns? What ability was it? Was it... Is it Recovery Medicine? Yeah, here's the thing. You use hens. Get 100 hens, turn them all into Mega Potions. Sell the Mega Potions, and you will make a profit. That's the infinite guild trick that you can do early on. Actually, I think you need Hogberry for, Sell High and Haggle. I think that's what you need in order to get the, infinite guild trick later on. But I think you can still do that even early on in the game to make a profit. So Make a Gown, Phoenix Gown, provides one character per KO. I believe it's like 1/8 of their max HP. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it's 1/8. The FF Wiki doesn't actually list it. When it does, like, I'm looking at the, I'm actually looking at it. And, like... Hold on, where is it? Oh, it actually does help. So it does revive with 1/8 HP. Let me see if it actually helps about the remedy here. It does not. The FF Wiki needs updated badly. I've been working on FF8 items. Yeah, it puts that person at critical health for limit break. So Phoenix Down, very good for that. Assuming you know that character isn't gonna die. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be real with you. If you know what you're doing, most of the game, I'm not gonna say the higher game, because some bosses are gonna kill you. Jumbo Cactar and Ultima Weapon and Omega Weapon are probably gonna kill you. But like, outside of them, and probably Malboros, honestly, for most of the game, you shouldn't be having anyone dying. It's still good to have Phoenix Down on hand, don't get me wrong, but like, you probably don't need a whole lot of Phoenix Downs in this game in particular. I guess Diablos is another one that you would want to watch out for. Diablos is kinda nasty. Bahamut can actually be kinda nasty too, thinking about, because I think Bahamut almost killed me. Or did he kill me? I think he almost killed me last time I saw him. I was like, holy shit, that Mega Flare was disgusting. And you know, Mega Phoenix is just Phoenix Down for on everyone. I think you can start buying, Mega Phoenix. Yeah, you can start buying Mega Phoenix, hold on, let me make this window a little bit bigger so I can see what's... Yeah, at Esker Shop, you can start, wait, no. At Johnny's Shop, you need the familiar ability. So you'll be able to start buying this for 10,000 gil at Johnny's Shop. Now, I'm gonna back up a bit. I am gonna back up a bit, so... let's talk about, what they turn into. So, Potion Plus. You need 3 of these to turn into a High Potion. Now, High Potion, you need 3 of those to turn into a Potion, or a High Potion Plus. In addition, if you're trying to get a bunch of High Potions, you can get 3 of, or, you can get 6 of them from a Healing Mail, and you can get 2 of them from Healing Water. People might be dying pretty early on at balance cards. If they're fighting Team Rexar, I mean, the thing is, he does hit kinda hard, but he shouldn't be hitting hard enough that he's killing you. Like, you should be able to run away before he kills you. Unless, you know, you're not keeping your HP up for some reason or another. I guess Team Rexar is a good example, though, yeah. He's susceptible of blind and sleep. No, it's sleep. He's weak to sleep. You can put him to sleep. The High Potion Plus, you need 3 of those who turn into an X Potion. Also, fun fact about the, Potion Plus, and High Potion Plus. There's a 16 and 288 chance that you can get either one of those from Angelo's search. Which is like, what? Why? Why is it from Angelo's search of all things? Now, X Potion. You can, use 3 of those to get a Mega Potion, only 1. And I already told you how you can get those. You can also get an X Potion from Angelo's search, 16 and 288 chance. Fun fact, of all the potions, Potion, Potion Plus, High Potion Plus, Mega Potion, X Potion, Mega Potion is the only one that does not work with Auto Potion. Every other potion will work with Auto Potion. Or, yeah, Auto Potion. But not Mega Potion, which is interesting. I did not know that. Huh. So with Mega Potion, you can use, you can use 20 Mega Potions to get 1 elixir. Is it worth doing that? No. Because, you can get 100 elixirs from, what was it? Who was it? It's not Angelo, right? Is it Bahamut? I think it was Bahamut, right? No, it is Angelo. Angelo's card gives you 100, elixirs. You can also get Mega Potion from, you get 4 Mega Potions from 1 tent, which I showed. You can get 2 Mega Potions, or, 1 Mega Potion from 4 tents, sorry. You can get 1 Mega Potion from 2 codices. I think the tent's better than, codice, if you're going for the, guild trick. You can get 20 Mega Potions from 1 healing ring. And you can get 2 Mega Potions from 1 mesmerized blade. Now with that said, we're going back to Phoenix Down. Phoenix Down does work with Medgea, so you can double the, recovery on Revive, which is, what is that? What's double of 1/8? It's not 1/4, is it? Guys, what's a double of 1/8 health? That's not 1/4, right? Am I doing my math right? It is 1/4? It's been a while since I had to do, like, double a fraction. So I'm just, like, over here, like, damn, do I remember how to double my fractions? Because I don't get, like, how often do you deal with fractions like that? But yeah, it does work with Medgea. You can get Phoenix Down from... It looks like a lot of human enemies drop Phoenix Downs. You can also mug it from, like, the Cyborg, Esker Soldier, if you got probably a Soldier, and a Guard. Garo Garo also has it, but, I mean, I don't think you can get mugged before Garo Garo. No, you can get mugged before Garo Garo, it's just gonna take forever to get. You can turn 50 Phoenix Downs into a Mega Phoenix. That's very steep. Honestly, I feel like Eco Mega Phoenix is really good. That's a little too much in order to get 1 Mega Phoenix. I don't know how I feel about that, guys. Like, can you even get Mega Phoenix elsewhere? You can buy Mega Phoenix later on. No, that's the only way to get Mega Phoenix from refining. You have to use 50 Phoenix Downs to get a single Mega Phoenix. Ew. That's kind of really disgusting. You could get 2 Phoenix Downs from 1 life ring, 8 Phoenix Downs from 1 regen ring, or 100 Phoenix Downs from 1 Phoenix Spirit. Let me ask you this. Would you ever use 1 Phoenix Spirit for 100 Phoenix Downs? Phoenix Spirit teaches the ability to revive. Why would you ever do that? I would rather use the revive ability than make 100 Phoenix Down. Also, I mean, it's only 500 gil. It's not that hard to get Phoenix Downs. And if you really, really need to revive, and you don't have any Phoenix Downs, you should have the life spell, or full life. But honestly, I hate using life or full life because those are good for junctioning. Now then, Mega Phoenix. The Mega Phoenix. Again, it revives all KO'd allies with 1/8 HP. Does work with Medgea. You cannot win this from any enemy. And you can only get a mug from a second fight with Cypher. Very interesting. For some reason, they made Mega Phoenix very hard to get. And it's funny because when you think about it in like Final Fantasy X, Like, you start getting Mega Phoenix, like, a little bit late in the game, but you start getting it pretty easily, I feel. This game, it's kinda hard to get until, like, end game. You can turn 3 Mega Phoenixes into 1 Phoenix Pinion. Honestly, that's a very bad trade. You should be able to get a Phoenix Pinion elsewhere. There's like 3 other places to get a Phoenix Pinion for free. You can buy Mega Phoenix at Johnny's shop after you get the familiar ability. And it's like a 32 in 288 chance of getting it in Angelo's search. There are some other ways of getting it, but like, the only reason I'm not listing the other ways is because, like, for example, you can get it from Balam Garden at the Siege Library with selling a party during the Garden Revolt. Or you can get it at Grease Monkey's Residence by doing a quest in Fisherman's Horizon. Or it's a 2 in 128 chance for the 5th card player in the D District prison. Or it's a random gift from accessing Karen's shop in the Esker City Mall. Do you see why I'm not listing all of the different ways of getting items? Because most of the ways are really obtuse. Like, here, Phoenix Gown. Not Phoenix Gown. Mega Potion. You get it from the Balam Garden. In Balam Garden from a man outside the gate booth during the Balam Garden Revolt. You can get it at Golet by completing the dog side quest on this spree. It's a random gift from accessing Johnny's shop at the Esker City Mall. Or it's a 2 in 128 chance for the 11th floor card player at the D District prison. There you go. You see why I'm not listing all the ways. Alright, so Elixir restores all HP and cures all statuses of one character. Can I just say, I wish I did that in other games? I believe this is the only Final Fantasy where Elixir cures status ailments. That is a very powerful effect. Like, restoring all HP is great. But restoring HP, I understand why they did that. Because there's no MP. They had to give it something else and make it better than the X potion. Because if you didn't give it the remedy effect, then, like, it's literally just an X potion. Why do you need the elixir if you have X potion? Also, you know how I said that, all the potions, except Mega Potion, works with Auto Potion? Elixir works with Auto Potion. Interestingly enough, I don't think Elixir has ever done that in any other Final Fantasy. I can't think of any other Final Fantasy where you can use Elixir for Auto Potion. Which is like, what? I can just full heal and get rid of any status ailment by using Auto Potion? Okay. Although, I'll be honest, well, to be fair, it is very easy to get elixirs. Of course, do you really want to do that when you get hit for, like, 3 damage? That's the thing. Unless you find, like, Omega Weapon or Ultima Weapon or, like, Bahamut or something that really, really hurts, I feel like that's a waste. Because if you're doing the game, correctly, and you know what you're doing, you're not going to be taking much damage at all. So, like, using Auto Potion in general just isn't really worth it. I'll be honest. It's not bad if you're playing the game normally and you don't know what you're doing. Auto Potion might be pretty good for you. But if you know what you're doing, you don't need Auto Potion. Auto Potion is a waste. And Auto Potion Elixir is a waste. Whoa! Whoa! So, Did you know you can buy elixir for 50,000 gil? If you have the familiar ability. You buy at Johnny's shop at Esther if you have the familiar ability. 50,000 gil. It's like a senzu bean. It is like a senzu bean, except you chug it. You chug that jug. Chug jug. Instead of, you know, mogu mogu, you go glubba glubba. So you can win this from Biggs, if both fight with Biggs, if you don't steal from him, and the first fight with a gay. And you can steal it from the first fight with Cypher and from Spinksar. You're never really gonna get this from Spinksar because unless you're fighting one of the other bosses first, which why are you fighting any of the other bosses first? You're not gonna have Mug for Spinksar. Now, you have a 288 chance of getting this from Angelo Search. You can turn 10 elixirs into 1 Dots code. I don't know how I feel about that. I believe Dots code teaches you Medgate, which is how you do double healing from items. I feel like that's a bad trade-off. Unless you want Medgate on all 3 of your characters, I don't think that's really worth it. And honestly, at endgame, you don't really need Dots code. Because guess what? You're probably gonna have like 100 Mega Elixirs at endgame. Who is messaging me? Nobody. Nobody is messaging me. Give me a second. Give me a second. Amazing. I see one of my mods is messing with a scammer, and it seems like every time they give like wherever they live, that the scammer says they're living somewhere else. It's like very clever. Very, very clever. Alright. Anyways, yeah, I'll think of the Dots code. You're not going to be using Medgate later in the game. I'm just going to say that right now. You can also turn 10 elixirs into 1 Mega Elixir. I'll be honest, that feels like a waste. I think I would rather use 10 elixirs over 1 Mega Elixir if I had to. Because odds of you needing a full party heal is kind of low for most of the game. Again, it's mostly at the end of the game with like Ultimecia or with Omega Weapon, Ultima Weapon, Bahamut. That's not the only 4 fights that you're really gonna need a Mega Elixir in. That's about it. Every other fight in the game, you usually don't need a Mega Elixir, or even an Elixir. But you're probably gonna need the Elixir more than the Mega Elixir. Now, you can get 1 Elixir from 20 Mega Potions. I feel like that's a waste. Like, I feel like it's a big waste. A lot of these item transmutations, I feel like a lot of them are a giant waste. Because, like, you want me to use 20 Mega Potions for 1 Elixir? Like, yeah, I full heal HP to get rid of all statuses in my 1 character, but I could have been using, like, 1,000 HP heal on everyone instead, you know? Like, it's a bad trade-off. It's a really bad trade-off. You could get 4 Mega Potions from 1 Elemental Act, Elemental Guard, Status Act, or Status Guard. Why the hell would you do that? Those 4 items are very, very powerful for your GFs. Why would you turn them into 4 Mega Potions? If you do that, I am gonna have to send you away myself. Because you are just trolling at that point, or you really, really don't know what you're doing. And you could get 1 Mega Potion from Hen Remedy Plus. Why? First of all, you're only gonna need 6 Remedy Pluses because you need 6 of those to get Doom Train. Secondly, why do you need 10 Remedy Pluses? When are you ever gonna need Remedy Plus? You don't. Like, Remedy Plus cures things like Vitality 0, Doom, Stops, Slow, but like, you're never really gonna run into those, like, no enemy in the game, as far as I'm aware, inflicts Vitality 0 on you. As far as I'm aware. So, that's useless. The only 2 enemies, I think, inflict Doom. Malboro is 1, at which point, you're not using a Remedy Plus at that fight. You're trying to kill the Malboro quickly anyways. And I believe Griever can inflict Doom. Outside of that, nothing else really does Doom as far as I'm aware. And usually fights end before, you know, Doom would even be an issue. So, Remedy Plus is not going to be useful. Angelo, you can get 100 elixirs from 1 Angelo. I'm going to be honest. I am so against turning rare cards into items. For one thing, the game's easy enough that you don't need to turn rare cards into items. But, like, it's a rare card. I'm a collector. I hate getting rid of rare stuff, you know? It's like, I don't want to get rid of this. Why would I want to get rid of this? There's only 1. Until you do the CC group quest, then you can get an unlimited number of them in this form, but like, it's like, I don't want to get rid of this. Yeah, I could get 100 elixirs, but like, when am I ever going to need 100 elixirs? Do you guys need 100 elixirs? How many of you use elixirs in this game? I'm actually curious. How many of you use elixirs in this game? How many of you use items in this game? I very, very rarely use items in battle. I should say in battle. Very rarely do I use items in battle. You use elixirs, Melty? Really? You actually... Oh, you use, Aristone. Well... I mean... Yeah, Holy War. Holy War is a very good way of dealing with, Omega Weapon. I never really used the Ura Stone, because... Hilariously enough, guess what, guys? I turn Ura Stones into Ura Spells. I just turned them into Ura Spell. I have beaten Omega Weapon without, Holy Wars. Because Omega Weapon follows a very specific pattern. If you know the pattern... If you know Omega Weapon's pattern, you can beat him every single time. The only thing that's RNG with Omega Weapon is when he decides to do a regular attack. Because I believe that delays the next part of his pattern by 1. So if he does like a regular attack for like Miguel Flame, you have to be able to recover that party member's HP before he does Miguel Flame. I've seen Omega Weapon do a regular physical attack before level 5 death at the start of the fight. So, I mean, it can happen. It can happen. Now, let's talk about the goat. Look at that. Why is this one... This bothers me. Why is restore with a capital R? Why is it, why? Why is it with a capital R? It bothers me a lot. Mega Man, I am bothered by this. So, you cannot buy Mega Elixir. You can get a Mega Elixir from completing the Fisherman's Horizons, quest of listening to the Master Fisherman's story. You can win it or steal it from VTuberEN in both fights. And you can win it from Speak Sora or steal it from Renoa during a Gale fight. If you steal it from Renoa, be sure that you're not gonna kill Renoa. Don't accidentally, you know, kill her. From that, you can actually use Devour on Renoa in that fight. It will give you magic +1 permanently, but you also game over if you do that in Renoa. Not gonna lie, that's a little terrifying that you can use Devour on her. It's like you just ate Renoa. What the heck is wrong with you? Like that is terrifying. Like, why? Hates like Himmler. It does not turn into anything, but you can get 1 Mega Elixir from 1 Gox code or 1 Megs kit. Is it worth it? I mean, the odds of you having a Gox code is only from Leviathan. And you're not really gonna need that from Leviathan, and I'll tell you why here in a second. You can get 1 of them from 10 Elixirs, or you can get 100 of them from Bahamut's card. Do you see why I say that it's not worth using Gox code or Medkit for Bahamut or for Mega Elixir? If you're able to beat Bahamut, you'll get the card, and you just get infinite Bahamut cards for the card group, the card club group on Discord if you finish their event before Discord. So yeah, 100 Mega Elixirs. Here's your healing. There's your healing. Restores all HP, restores all statuses of the party. Actually, what I need to do, I need to update the the wiki with the information on what statuses these heal. Because I don't know, does it heal like a remedy or like a remedy plus? You know what? It is time, guys. I am going to look. Let's see. Mega Elixir. Let me see if I can find the Mega Elixir itself. I am going to find... the Mega Elixir. Hold on. I'm gonna find it, guys. We're gonna figure out what, it actually, becomes. Or when it actually heals. What does it heal? We must find out. Let us learn together. If, you know, it stops giving me... Oh my god, I don't care about the mug. Please, stop telling me about the mug. Tell me what the elixir heals, please. Ah, here we go. It cures poison, petrifying, darkness, silence, berserk, sleep, slow, scoff, curse, confused, vitality, zero, and doom. So it's a remedy plus. It is a remedy plus, and elixir is also a remedy plus. So yeah, interestingly enough, this is just X potion plus remedy plus. So, these are actually very, very powerful. Not bad. Not bad at all. What else was I gonna say? But yeah, Mega Elixir, again, it's the same situation with Elixir where unless you're fighting those 4 super bosses, or bosses in general, you're probably not gonna need Mega Elixir very much. Like, at all. I mean, Mega Elixir is gonna be very nice to have on hand when you fight Ultimecia, because she likes to do Hell's Judgment, and that's very scary because she might use Ultima and kill you, and you don't want that to happen. Not at all. Not at all. Antidote. Cures poison. You can buy it in like every shop of the game. 1 antidote will become 1 bio. I'll be honest. If you have no other way of getting bio, this might be worth it and turn it into bio. Status effects, I don't, well, does poison last after battle? I don't remember if poison lasts after battle. If it does not last after battle, then there's no reason to really have antidotes, because like, yeah, you can get poison, but you can also put, like, poison immunity on the character, which is probably a good idea to do anyways, because poison sucks in this game. If I recall, Blind, Silence, Petrify, and Doom, or not Doom, Zombie last after battle. I don't remember if poison does. So, you can get antidotes, 3 antidotes from a poison powder, or 10 antidotes from a venom thing. I'll be honest, that's kind of a waste, because both of those items can become bio. And bio is a very decent, junction spell, on top of just giving you, like, very high poison immunity resistance. So if you have 100 bios, equip that to your status junction, there you go. You no longer have to worry about poison. So it's worth having a few antidotes on hand, just in case you need it, but don't go hog wild. Keep at least like 10 antidotes at all time. Now, good God, it's almost been an hour already. I'm slow today. Soft, cures Petrify. I would recommend keeping a few of these on hand. You don't run into Petrify that often, but you don't want to be caught with your pants down, being petrified. You really don't. 3 softs turn into 1 break. You have better ways of getting breaks, so don't do that. And you can get 3 softs for 1 cockatrice pinion, which don't do that unless you already have 100 breaks on all the characters that you're going to be using. And you can buy soft in all shops. The eye drops cures darkness. If you have a blind Squall, don't even worry about curing it on Squall. Squall does not care that he's blind. He does not need it. Because he has perfect accuracy anyway, so it doesn't even matter for Squall. You can buy it in all shops. And 1 eye drops will turn into 1 blind. And you can get 3 eye drops for 1 O2 tentacle. That's not really worth it. I believe you can get better stuff from the O2 tentacle. And it's only 100 gil, so it's not like you're hurting for eye drops. Echo Screen, pure silence. This one I would recommend keeping the home bugs on hand because this game loves to inflict silence on you. And if you're the type of person that likes to have magic on hand, or you're the type that uses Curaga, Live, Esuna, stuff like that, I would highly recommend keeping the echo screen on hand. A lot of them. 2 echo screens become 1 silence, apparently why. And you can get 3 echo screens from 1 silence powder. Which, don't do that. That's not worth it. Holy Water! Cure Zombie and Curse. So Curse, you rarely run into. It's usually from bosses like Agay and Ultimecia. You're not gonna worry about that. Zombie, you also very rarely run into. I would only keep a few of these on hand, just in case you ever need it. But here's the funny thing. Zombie as a status effect can be used defensively. Because Zombie does have damage from physical attacks. I think it also does something else. I don't remember. Let me see what Zombie actually does. Zombie gives you immunity and instant death and doom. You take double damage from Holy, and it halves damage from physical attacks. So use that as you will. So Holy, you hardly see Holy. That's only the Holy spell. You put that on status attack junction. I never really used that. I'll be honest, but I can see the combo. I can see the combo. You use that on status attack and inflict Zombie, and you have Holy on elemental attack. Because if I recall, not many enemies absorb Holy. Like, let me see who absorbs Holy. I will find out. So, Agel, Omega Weapon, and the Griever form of Ultimecia absorbs Holy. And you know, Zombie doesn't work on them anyway, so like, you're not gonna use it on them. The left orb, right orb, and first form of Ultimecia is immune to Holy. Nothing else is like Antiblabra is its elemental resistance berries. But yeah, like, you can really just abuse that on everything else in the game. It's actually kind of disgusting. That is disgusting. That is an absolutely disgusting combination. The thing is, here's the thing though. It's a disgusting combination, but let me hide that. There we go. Now, the thing is with Holy is a great spell for junctioning on like stats. So I don't know, man. Like, that is a good combination. I thought it was gonna make you weak of fire as well. That would have been very nice for fire, but like a lot of enemies also tend to absorb fire. But yeah, I'll have to remember that next time I play FF8. You can buy holy water in every shop, I think, or most shops. Remedy! So, Remedy, I am going to find the Remedy. Let me tell you the Remedy. Remedy Plus already holds in what it does. It does what, Elixir Make Elixir does. Remedy does not. So, Remedy Plus cures Poison, Petrifying, Darkness, Silence, Berserk, Zombie, Sleep, Slow, Scald, Curse, Confuse, Vitality, Zero, and Doom. So, what does Remedy not cure? Remedy does not cure Slow, Stop, Vitality, Zero, or Doom. Which, I mean, that's not really that big of a deal. I'll be honest, that's not really that big of a deal if it doesn't cure those statuses, because you're not really going to see those statuses very much anyways, and no enemy uses Vitality Zero as far as I'm aware. You can buy remedy for 1,000 gil, which, I mean, you're gonna need remedies for Remedy Plus. However, buying it, I don't know if you want to buy it. You might want to, refine it instead of buying it. Unless you have nothing better to do with your gil, which, I mean, you might not have much better to do with your gil if you're good at the game. 10 remedies will become a Remedy Plus, so you need 60 remedies, at the very least, to get all 6 Remedy Pluses for Doom Train. You can get 1 remedy from 1 Betrayal Sword, 1 Sleep Powder, 1 Dragon Fang, 1 Curse Spike, or 2 remedies from 1 Malboro Tentacle. Don't do that. You need 6 Malboro Tentacles for Doom Train as well. Or, you can get 20 remedies from 1 medkit, which, don't do that, that's scum. Use the Betrayal Sword Sleep Powder instead. Those are your best ways for remedy, if you really need remedies. Now with that, we have the Remedy Plus, which is, that is not it. Remedy Plus. There's 3 enemies got caused by Algae. Who uses Meltdown? Yeah, that's the only source outside of like Doom Train or Quistis using Acid at like level 3 or level 4 Crisis level. I don't recall any enemy using Meltdown though. It must be a high level. Yeah, Doom Train is superior. Elite Soldier, Sorceress, B, and Ultimecia. I don't recall ever seeing any of them using Meltdown. I mean, with the Sorceress, she usually dies really quick. And like, Elite Soldier, when does he, when? When do we ever see him use Meltdown? That's wild. Also, it's kind of fitting that Ultimecia can use Meltdown. Not gonna lie, that's very fitting. So, Remedy Plus. You cannot buy, you cannot steal, you cannot mug, and you cannot find it. You can only get from refining 10 remedies into 1 Remedy Plus. You can earn 10 Remedy Pluses into 1 elixir, as mentioned earlier, but why would you do that? Why do you need 10 Remedy Pluses? You don't. So don't do that. Do not do that, that's a waste. Now, the Hero Trial. Hero Trial, Holy War Trial. Let me tell you this right now. You see how it says, make some invincible sometimes? That's a lie. It's lying. It will always make them invincible. It's actually lying about that. Now, a Great Survey meant for it to be a 50% chance of happening, but it is a 100% chance of happening. So, they're no different than, you know, the Hero or Holy War. Now, Hero Trial and Holy War Trial, you cannot, you can't buy skill, drop, or buy skill or win them. And they do last for less turns, actually. They might last for less turns. That's a good one. Let me see if I can find out about that. I'm actually not sure. I'm unsure about that. I don't see any information on that anywhere. So I cannot actually give information on that one. Huh. That's actually a good question. Get Hero Trial, you need to use 10 Shaman Stones, which is kind of pointless, because Shaman Stone is better for other things. And you can use 10 Hero Trials to get 1 hero. which is pointless, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. You have 288 cents of getting it from Angelo's search. Same with the hero. 28 cents. 288 cents, sorry. Yeah. Now the hero, you can win from Diablos when he's above level 30, and you can win it from the 34th fight of Cypher. You can also mug it from Cypher in those fight, and from a level 1 and level 29 Bootsin in the first fight. You can turn 10 heroes into 1 Holy War trial. That is the only way you can get Holy War trial. And you can get 100 heroes from 1 Laguna card. That is pointless to do. Don't do that unless you want all the items of the game for some reason. The reason it's pointless is Holy War exists. And you will understand why it's pointless to get 100 heroes. Holy War Trial. The only way to get this, as mentioned, is from heroes. It is pointless to get this item, because Holy War exists. You can earn 10 Holy War trials and 1 Holy War. Holy War! You can win or mug from Cypher if a 3rd and 4th fight with him. You can earn 5 Holy Wars into 1 Knight's Code. Would you do that? Tell me, chat. Tell me, class. Would you earn 5 Holy Wars into 1 Knight's Code? Knight's Code teaches cover. Who uses cover? In addition, cover is weird in this game because cover only works on characters right next to that character. So unless you're in the middle, it will either only work on the character to your left or only on the character to your right. Which is lame. That's very, very lame. In addition, you can get 10 Holy Wars from a Gilgamesh card. 10 Holy Wars is probably enough for you to defeat Omega Weapon. Now, you can get 100 Holy Wars from the CC group on Disc 4 if you keep getting Gilgamesh from them, meaning that you basically win the game because nothing's ever gonna beat you. A little bit cheap. It's a little cheap. Yeah, you usually have that. Yeah, like, there's no reason not to use Holy Wars. Now, for the purpose of showing the game like I did, I tried not to be cheap. But I wonder if I should do a cheap run of Final Fantasy VIII, where I absolutely break the game using, you know, card mods early on. I wonder. Now, next we have the Cell Stone. The stones. Look at all these stones. You use them now, they will use the associated spell. So, Self, Act, Ura, Death, Holy Flare, Meteor, Ultima. They are very rare, they're kinda hard to get. Not gonna lie, they're kinda very hard to get. The best way of getting them is through Triple Triad. Now, the Cell Stone, you can get all the stones from winning them from Propagators if you do not kill the Propagators off permanently. So that's a nice way of getting stones if you really want stones. There are also rewards for the So for forest treasures or puzzles, you finish them off, you get the treasures. They're usually scones. So, you usually cannot mug them here, so go and try to mug them. You cannot buy them. It takes forever max. Yeah, it takes a ridiculously long time. Alright, so, for the cell stone, one cell stone will become one cell. Honestly, there's better ways of getting cell and protect than using the stones. You can earn 10 cell stones into, sorry. You can get 10 cell stones from one rune armlet. Not really worth it because rune armlet gives you magic plus 20. So if you have a rune armlet, you just got to get magic plus 20 instead. You can get 30 cell stones from a force armlet. Not worth it. Or you could get 10 from card modding a mobile type 8 card. That's worth it. That is, in fact, worth it. Protect stone. One protect stone becomes one protect. You can get 10 protect stones from one hurdle cell. I will not do that. You can get 30 protect stones from one Ori Halkin. If you do that, you're going to get sent to the deepest reaches of the void. And I'm going to have you fight a whole bunch of crystal dragons and king behemoths and great Malboros. Do not do that. Don't do that. Have I made myself clear? Do I need to make myself clear? I can make you go fight some Ultima weapons and Omega weapons. Don't do it. Or you could get 10 of them from Carmog and the BGH 251F2 card. That's a better use of that. I think that's a much better use of that. Don't you? I think that's a better use. Ura Stone. You can get one Ura for one Ura Stone. I usually do that because, like, I mean, yeah, you can use the Ura Stone in place of the Ura spell, but you know, you can get one Ura stone from one skill pipe, 2 Ura stones from one Fury fragment, or from one Strength Love, or from one Circlet. I don't think that's really worth it, honestly. Or you can get 10 Ura stones from one Power Wrist or one Hypno Crown. I don't think that's worth it either, in all honesty. Geth. You can get one Geth from one Geth stone, which, not worth it. You can get 2 Geth stones from one Geth spirit. Not worth it. You can use Geth spirits to get like 20 Geths, I believe. Or you can get 10 Geth stones from one Eldritch card. I mean, you know, that's okay, I guess. If you're saving your Geth spirits or Self Knife for other things. I don't know what else you're saving it for, but I mean, you can. So, Holy Flare, Meteor, Ultima Stone. They do take your magic stat into account. So use these on a character that has a high magic stat, if you want to use these in battle. Holy Stone. You get this for Green Propagator, but you can also win it from the Sorceress. And you can also get this from the Wind Hill by completing the Armor side quest there. You only get one though, so meh. One Holy Stone becomes one Holy. Wow! Who would have thought, guys? 2 Holy Stones can become a Moonstone. Or, I'm sorry, 1 Moonstone becomes 2 Holy Stones. And you can get 10 holy stones for 1 Kriska. Kriska you'll start seeing around Galvalia Garden. This is the earliest you can get holy. And I would recommend getting holy at that point in the game. 100 holies at that point means you're going to be broken. Even more broken than normal. And thanks to Melty, you can use the zombie holy combo. I wonder how many bosses are weak as zombie. You know, I was thinking about this too. You can do zombie holy, but why not do zombie Phoenix Gown? Like, that just instantly ends it if you do zombie Phoenix Gown. You just zombie Phoenix Gown. Game over. Flare Stone. You can win this from Abaddon, the Gold Propagator, or the Sorceress. 1 Flare Stone becomes a flare. Not worth it. You can get 2 Flare Stones from an Inferno thing. Now, I say it's not worth it, but listen to me. It does become worth it here. You can get 10 Flare Stones from 1 Tiamat card. Now it becomes worth it. Now it becomes really worth it because Flare is very good for elemental defense. It gives you fire, ice, and lightning resistance. It's also just a good junction spell in general. So, if you get Tiamat's Tournament of Flare Stones, get that flare, make yourself busted. Meteor Stone. You can win this from the Gold Propagator and the Sorceress. You can mug this from Dromas and the Sorceress. 1 Meteor Stone becomes 1 Meteor. You can get 2 Meteor Stones from a Star Fragment. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you do it, you know what will happen. You know what will happen if you do it. You can get 5 Meteor Stones from 1 Red Giant. Air is your early Meteor, so if you can get a bunch of Red Giants and Kriskas and Tiamats and Ultima weapons, you can start getting some, well, actually I say early, but you can't actually make it until you get Bahamut, or I think it's Bahamut that has Forbidden Magic Refine. And now, I did say their cards. I said you can get 5 moves from the Red Giant card. What do you mean, nuh-uh? I just said earlier you get like 10 of them from 1 Tiamat card. What are you talking about? I have been mentioning the cards. Oh, I've just been saying, okay, I see what you mean, yeah. Yeah, I might have been doing that. I was getting confused, I'm like, what are you talking about? But yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, so Ultima Stone. You just win this with a green, gold, and red propagator with Sorceress and Ultima weapon. Now here's the thing. Here's what you have to decide. Do you want to steal the 3 stars from Ultima weapon? Or do you want 100 Ultima Stones from Ultima weapon? You either get one or the other. Which one do you think is more valuable? 3 stars? Or 100 Ultima Stones? Which one is more valuable? 3 stars I never use because at spend times 3 or 1 it's just not that great, in my opinion. I don't use triple. So Ultima Stone might be more valuable because that's 100 Ultimas, which is the best spell in the game for most spells. You say 3 stars, but do you use the ability that he uses? I mean, how often do you use triple? That's the question. Not really. Here's a question, guys. I just thought about this. If you use Angel Wing with Renoa, does Renoa with triple in Angel Wing state do triple? Because I don't use Angel Wing that much, but does he use triple when in Angel Wing status? Because if she goes like triple Meteor in Angel Wing, that sounds absolutely bonkers. You use triple in Ura a lot. I like never use triple because I keep triple Johnson on my speed because triple is the best stat for speed. Alright, Ultima Stone. You could get 1 Ultima for 1 Ultima Stone. You can get 2 Ultima Stones from 1 Energy Crystal. If you do that, I am slapping the holy hell out of you. You are getting slapped to oblivion. You are going to get slapped to oblivion. Don't do that with energy crystals. You need that for other things like pulse ammo. More like never. It's kind of hard to run out of spells, I feel. You can get 1 Ultima Stone for 1 Ultima Weapon card. Ah yes, pulse ammo. The ammo that Irvine never gets to use because why would you ever use it with Irvine? Why would you ever use it with Irvine? Giselle Green. So Giselle Green is an interesting item. And I'll tell you why here in a second. You can buy it for 600 gil from Chocobo Goog. And you can only get the only other way to get Giselle Greens is from a Chikaboo card, which gives you 100 Giselle Greens. So what it does, it summons Boko in battle. What Boko does depends on your party's average level, I believe. He will, at specific level thresholds, he will change his attack. He starts with, Choco Fire, and then he will get Choco Flare, and then he will get Choco Meteor, and then Choco Buckle. Choco Buckle can do upwards to, like, 10,000 plus damage, I believe. Here is the problem. Actually, I think that's the level difference, or the average level is in the remaster version. Here's the problem in the original PlayStation and PC version of this game. You need Chocobo World to level up Boko, which is a Pocket Station only game. Do you see the issue? We never got Pocket Station in the US. Pocket Station is Japan only. So you can never get the full potential of Boko in Final Fantasy VIII outside of Japan. Which is really, really unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Not that you really need to use Boko, because the game's easy enough as it is. Still, kinda sad, really, kinda sad. Phoenix Pinion. don't you love that description? It's like, bro, why don't you tell us what the hell it does? What this does is it summons Phoenix. Phoenix, you know, is a god here, summon always is. And after you use it one time, there's a random chance that Phoenix will come back and revive your party if your party's ever KO'd. It has a, let me see if, is there a way? It has a 25.4% chance of activating. 25.4% chance of if everyone dies. It will activate. In the final dungeon, if Resurrection is sealed, it will, if it activates, it will not revive the party. Also, here's a fun fact. Here's a fun fact. Are you ready? It can activate if the party's petrified. It will not do anything if the party's petrified. You will still get a game over. But for some reason, it can activate if the party is petrified. I feel like that's an oversight. Because I think it's checking for if the party is KO'd or is if you get a game over. Instead of if the party's under, you know, KO status. So, to get a Phoenix Pinion, you can use 3 Mega Phoenix and get a Phoenix Pinion. You don't need that because you can get that in Wind Hill or Sumi Village. Unless for some reason, some unforeseen reason, you never get any of that. Which, I mean, I guess you can completely miss those. So that would be your only way of getting a Phoenix Pinion. You can turn 1 Phoenix Pinions into a Phoenix Spirit. You know what? You know what? Turning Mega Phoenix into Phoenix Pinions might actually be worthwhile. What do you guys think? Do you think that's worthwhile? Trying to get 20 Phoenix Pinions to get a Phoenix Spirit? I feel like one of the cards, I think a Phoenix card gives you Phoenix Spirits though. Which means, like, that's completely useless to do if you can do that from a Phoenix card, but it might be useful if you never got Phoenix. The Phoenix card. Give me a second. Give me just a second. Give me a second. Alright, so there is one more item here, which I don't have because the game never gives it to you no matter what. You can't get through Angelo's search in a remaster version. That's the only way you can get this item. I don't know what the odds are. Let me see what the odds are. No, I don't want to look at Chocobo World. Let me see if I can find this item. It's called Friendship. It does not tell me. Yeah, it doesn't tell me what the odds are of getting Friendship. Friendship. That does not tell me anything. Does nobody know the odds of getting Friendship item? This is also a Pocket Station only thing. So, what this does is it summons a Moonbot. What the movement does is it reduces an enemy's HP to 1. If the enemy has more than 9,999 HP, or more than 10,000 HP, it will do 9999 instead. I'll be honest, that might be nice early on in the game, but later on in the game, I don't think that's really that useful. It's a nice little summon though, but the fact that it's on an item that is so rare, I wouldn't want to use it. I would not use this item because it's like, bro, why would I use this item when it's so freaking rare, you know? It's too rare for me to want to use. Hint is basically just a make elixir, except you have to use it on the world map or save points. So, for the most part, this like makes make elixirs kinda useless when you really think about it. It's like, why would I use a make elixir when after the fight I could just use a hint? You can win it for the Cyborg Esther Soldier, you can steal it for Command Leader Elite Soldier, or you can buy for 1,000 gil. You can turn 4 of these into 1 Mega Potion, or you can turn 1 of these into 10 Kiragas. And you can do this as soon as you get Siren's Life Magic Refine. Which means, if you take the time to get that early on, after you get Siren, you just broke the game. Because then you can go get Hens. Hens will give you 100 Kiraga. Use that on HP, Vitality, or Spirit, and you're gonna become a god. Use it on HP, really. It's like, what were they thinking with the refine? Did they ever test the refine system? I feel like they didn't test the refine system at all. Because either they knew, and they're like, okay, if they know this, they can break the game, or they didn't know, and just went with whatever they thought was good. You could get 2 hits for 1 healing water, or 5 hits for 1 regen ring. Not really worth it. Pet House restores all HP to GF. I'm gonna say this right now. This is a very useless item. It's kinda exceptionally useless if you don't use GFs in battle. And I don't use GFs in battle because, like, why would I? I mean, they're not terrible, don't get me wrong, but, like, why? Why would I want to use GFs? Like, Doom Train is like one of the few GFs worth using. And at the start of the game, Siva is going to be very nice against Ifrit, but that's really about it. You can buy for 1,000 gil at the pet shops. You can turn 2 of them, or 1 pet house into 2... Or... yeah, 1 pet house and 2 G returners. Yeah, I mean, Egan's pretty good. But if the time that it takes to summon Egan, you could probably do that much damage yourself. I'll be honest. You should be able to do as much damage as Egan before Egan even finishes summoning. You can get 1 pet house from 1 healing male, 2 pet houses from 1 silver male, 4 pet houses from 1 gold armor, or 16 pet houses from 1 diamond armor. I mean, if I recall, those armors are like summon HP items, which, if you're not using GFs, They're not gonna matter anyways. Or you can get 100 pet houses from one mini mog. Don't do that. Don't do that. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? If you do that, that's bad. That's very, very bad. You know what, guys? I just thought of a hilarious challenge for the game that I don't know if it's even doable. Which is, can you beat the game using only Guardian Forces? So if a player runs out Guardian Forces, they are unable to do anything. And if all Guardian Forces are dead, it's a game over. Is that even doable? I feel like that's not even doable. I feel like that's an impossible challenge. Bro, I don't even know if you can beat Ultima Weapon. Because you need to beat Ultima Weapon to get Egan. You're allowed to draw, by the way. I would say you're allowed to draw the GFs. Because that would be unfair if you couldn't draw GFs. But yeah, Ultima Weapon would be, like, probably impossible. I'll be honest. Alright. The cottage is basically 10 plus pet house. You can buy it for 1,800 gil. You can win it for the command leader, the first fight with Legs, and for the cyborg Esther soldier. You can steal it from the command leader at Elite Soldier. You can get it from one Whisper. If you do that, you're a dumbass. Don't do that. I'm just telling you that right now. You're a dumbass if you use a Whisper for that. You can get 30 cottages from a healing ring. That might be worth it. Or you can get 50 cottages for one diamond armor. You can earn 2 cottages into 1 Mega Potion. And you can get 20 Curatas for 1 cottage. Not bad. Not bad at all. G Potion. So, allow me to say this. All of the G items, you can only use these outside the battle. What is the point of them not being usable in battle? Why? Why can you not use them during battle? That's when you would want to use them. Yeah, it's terrible. It's like, okay, I can revive them after battle, but why? What's the point when I want to revive them during the fight? I want to play Pokemon in my Final Fantasy game, you know? This is literally just Pokemon items. So, Potion, High Potion, Mega Potion, Phoenix Down. That's what these are before GFs. So, G Potion. You can only buy this for 200 gil. That's the only way you can get this. You also have a 14 and 288 chance for getting it from Angelo's search. I'm not listing Angelo's search stuff because it's just not really worth using Angelo's search. There's one way of doing Angelo's search farming, and it's awful. G High Potion. You can actually win this from Sacred. That's terrible. You can buy it for 600 gil. You can, get 2 G High Potions from a Healing Water, 1 G High Potion from a Mesmerized Blade, or 4 G High Potions from a Whisper. Do that, and I will murk you with Gizzy and Guilty Gear at Sarg. from now until next year. So don't do that. G Mega Potion. You can win it from Ogun. Don't do that. Steal from Ogun. You can get 20 G Mega Potions from 1 Healing Rain, 1 G Mega Potion from a Propagator card, or 1 G Mega Potion from a Spatesara card. Who is messaging me? Nobody is. Grape is doing an art stream right now. And a G Returner. 500 gil you can buy it for, or you can win it from Cerberus, Diablos, Elbereth, Ifrit, Iguanian, and Minotaur. Or you can steal it from Iguanian. Why? But why? You can get 2 G Returners from a pet house, or a life ring. You can get 6 G Returners from a regen ring, or 40 G Returners from a Phoenix Spirit. That's terrible. You can also get 1 G Returner from a Granado card. Which, I mean, why? Just use the Granado card instead. Don't do that. Ha! That's not what I meant to do. Rename card. I'm on page 4 of how many. Guys, this might be a multi-part stream for this. Oh god. It's gonna take a while to get through all of this. So, a rename card lets you change a GF's name. Interesting. I don't know why you cannot buy this. Why can you not buy this? And the only way to really get it consistently is by turning a Cow Breakfast card into 1 rename card. Why? Does anyone know why it's so hard to get this item? It doesn't make any sense. You would think this would be like a really cheap item or something that you can buy. Amnesia Greens. You can buy for 1,000 gil at any pet shop. That's the only way you can get this item. It lets you get any ability on a GF. So, the thing with this is, be careful who you use this with, or what you use on. For example, I could get rid of, say, a card mod ability, or any refine ability. If you do that, you will never be able to get those abilities ever again. Some abilities are only on specific GFs. If you learn those abilities, or don't learn those abilities. If you don't learn the abilities and they're gone forever from the list, you can never get them again. So be careful what you use Amnesia Greens on. Now, we're gonna get into a bunch of GF ability learning stuff. So, HP, Strength, Vitality, Magic, and Spirit Junction Scrolls. You can buy these for 10,000 gil each at the pet stores, but it requires you to have Familiar for a Timber shop. Otherwise, you can just buy them at the Esker's shop. They each a respective ability, so HP Junction Scroll teaches HP Junction. Amnesia Challenge purposely wipe all GF abilities plus Nuzlocke. Dude, that would be impossible. That would be an impossible challenge. That one is physically impossible. So, for HP Junction, you can turn 10 HP Junction Scrolls into 1 Giant's Ring. I I don't think that's really worth it, because you could buy the Giant's Ring, I believe. No, I think you could buy the Gaia's Ring if you have the familiar ability later on. You could get 1 HP Junction Scroll by earning 2 HP ups into 1. Let me ask you this. Why would you ever do that? Why would you earn 2 HP ups into a single HP Junction Scroll? So, here's the thing. No, I think you can buy these items. I believe these items you can buy. All of the Junction Scrolls, HP, Strength, Vitality, Magic, Spirit. 10 of each of those will turn into a plus 40% item of that thing. So, 10 Spirit Junctions Scrolls will turn into 1 Power Wrist, which is Strength plus 40%. Vitality Junction Scroll, or a Halcyon. A Magic Junction one, Force Armlet. Spirit Junction, Hypno Crown, etc., etc. And you can get 1 of those from 2 of the stat boosting items. So 2 strength ups give you 1 strength Junction Scroll, etc., etc. You can go train about what's got a lot of players will end up doing really dumb things, so can add tons of items in just as many ways to waste them while making it sound enticing. I suppose so. I suppose so. I mean, the refine system, the conjunction system, there's a lot of really weird stuff you can do with it, honestly. Really, really convoluted stuff. And it lets you break the game, it lets you waste stuff. It's very, very silly. So I'm just gonna skip past these, because I already went over them. Speed Junction. Get the Speed Junction Scroll. Get this scroll. You want this scroll. FF8 is a lost simulator, it is. So, you can mug Cerberus for this scroll. Mug the dog. Mug the dog. You want this. It is a God Tier stat boost. Do not use it on Cerberus or Pegamona. Use it on a GF or a Ghost Home. You mug everything. Some things are better to win than a mug. Actually. Some things are better left unmugged. So, Speed Junction Scroll, each a Speed Junction. Use this on anyone not Cerberus or Pegamona. That way you have all 3 characters who can junction speed. You can turn 10 of these into 1 jet engine. How the hell are you gonna do that? You're not doing that. You're not doing that. You can get 1 of these from 2 speed ups. I steal more than you. What do you mean I steal more than you? I don't steal an FF8. I rarely steal an FF8. Unless you're talking about like FF6 or FF5 or FF7, then yes. I do in those games, in FF9 and FF10. In FF8, I hardly do steal. I mean, yes, I do. I admit that. But not in FF8. Okay? Steal is usually very good, and here it's situational. I know what I'm doing with my stealing, for the most part. You can also get 1 of these Speed Junction Scrolls at Luna and Pandora. You need to move the rock away from the tunnel wall during Laguna sequence. which I messed up on in my playthrough. Unfortunately, I screwed that up, so I didn't get that one. Luck Johnson scroll. He just Luck Johnson. I'll be honest. I'll be very honest. I never really used Luck Johnson. I actually don't know how good the Luck Johnson stat even is. Like, stats of Final Fantasy VIII are a little bit weird because Evade Junction, which is the next thing on the list, I feel like with the 28% evasion, I was dodging like so many physical attacks. I felt like this wasn't 28% evasion. So I don't even know how good luck is in this game. You don't really need it for Squall because he gets auto crit if you time it with his physical attack. It might be better with other characters, but like, you know, I don't know how good Luck Johnson is. You can steal it from Ogun. Steal it from Ogun. You can also get one from the Obel Lake side quest. So if you want other characters to be able to Johnson luck, there you go. One Luck Johnson scroll becomes one luck up. That's not worth it. You can. You can turn 2 luck ups into 1 GF ability. Or one Luck Johnson. I need to see something. I need to see something now. Where is it? What? I feel like that's a lie. I feel like the wiki's lying. I am gonna have to investigate that. It was saying that 1 Luck Johnson scroll becomes 1 Dark Matter. That is a lie, it seems. No stealing? What do you mean no stealing? I like stealing. I'm gonna hey, Melty, I am going to steal your soul next time we fight. I will steal your soul with Dudley. He's gonna throw the rose, and your soul will be mine. Aegis Amulet. You know what? I may have to try this, Evade Junction another day. You'll steal victory, you probably will. You'll just go Elena, and I won't die, because I can't deal with Elena. Or Remy, I can't deal with Remy here. The problem with Evade Junction is it's so late in the game that at that point it's kind of useless. Because most enemies are going to be using, you know, not physical attacks. So it's kind of a wasted junction, I feel. You can win one of these from the UFO. You have a 1 in 288 chance of getting this from Angelo's search. You can turn 2 of these into 1 speed up. How are you ever going to get 2 of these? And 50 barriers will turn into 1 of these. Good luck with that. I highly doubt you're ever going to do that. I highly doubt it. Elemental attack. So I'm going to do this with all of them. This gives you elemental attack junction, elemental defense time score, stat attack, stat defense. These are all very nice to have. The Element Guard and Status Guard are god here. Status attack and element attack, they're a little less useful, I find. I mean, it's nice to have it on our GFs, But for the most part, you're gonna have a good enough spread where you can just have this on all 3 characters anyway, so... It's kind of whatever, you know? But it's nice to have options. I like that you can give this to other GFs. Now, elemental hack. You can win it from Trauma. Elem Guard from Crystal. Status Act from Calablepis. Status Guard from Tiamat. There's a reason why I'm listing them all like this. All of them! All of them! If you refine one of any of these, they will all turn it to 4 elixirs. Kinda not worth it. So, for Elemental Hack, you can get one of these from 20 Samantha Souls. Yuck. Or you can get 3 of them from the Ifrit card. Elemental Guard. You can get one of these, or one of these for 5 diamond armor, which meh. Or 3 of them from 1 selfie card. That's actually valuable. I would say get this for the selfie card if you're not going to use the selfie card. I don't remember if you need the selfie card for the card queen. You might actually. You might actually need it for Irvine. So, her card is very, very damn good. Status Act. You can get one of these for 20 Royal Crowns, not worth it, or 3 of them for the Siren card. That might be worth it, it depends on if you feel like Status Act Junction needs to be on other GFs. Status Guard. You can get 3 of these for the Doom Train card. Or 1 of these for the Ribbon. If you ever do that with the ribbon, I am gonna do some testicular torsion on you, and I will do the testicular torsion by making the testicular part go into your heart, and then I will testicular torsion inside your heart. Do not ever do that with a ribbon. Do I make myself clear? Do we have an understanding, chat? I hope that we have an understanding. Yes? Yes? Good. I'm happy that we have an understanding. You can also get the status card for the Sumi Elder by doing the Sumi Village quest, which is very, very nice. And you have a 1 in 288 chance of getting this from Angelo Surge. Alright. The valuable Rosetta Stone. It gives you ability times 4. This is a very, very good item. It's very hard to get. So, to get this item, you can find it in Ultimisa Castle by draining the waterway. You can get from Cyril Soft at Esker if you try to access it. After doing it enough times, you should get a free one. Or if you're crazy enough, you can duel the card player on the 11th floor of the D District Prison. It's a 1 in 128 chance of getting. And you can get unlimited of those there. So if you're crazy enough at the D District Prison, you can get ability times 4 very early. Now, you can turn one Rosetta Stone into a Salmon Stone. Don't do that. Why would you do that? Or you can get one Rosetta Stone from a Salmon Stone. I think that's the only item in the game where it turns it into the item that can turn it to it. And that's it. That's really weird. Not gonna lie. Alright, the next 4 scrolls. Magic, GF, Draw, Item. It each the respective abilities. Every GF starts with these, but you can remove them with Amnesia Greens. And I would recommend that. I would recommend using Amnesia Greens to remove all of these commands from all your GFs except the ones that you're, except 3 of them that you're going to keep equipped on 3 different characters. That way, you free up 4 ability slots per GL. And you can always buy these for 5,000 gil at the Timber Pet Shop, which is pretty good, honestly. Not bad. So, all of these will turn it to 10 Wizard Stones. What are you talking about, motivation? What, huh? Where'd that come from? You're not being rude or inconsiderate. How are you being rude or inconsiderate? Why would I be mad at you? Why would I be mad at you? What? What is this train of thought? What is this train of thought? So, fun fact about these scrolls. Magic, GF, and Draw, you can get in AX low search. It's a 1 and 2 AX chance. Item Scroll you cannot. Why? I don't know. I don't know why. That's very, very odd. Next, we have the Gambler Spirit. It heats his card, which is very nice. If you want to, turn everything into a card. Become the Maximilian Pegasus that you want to be. One of these will turn into 10 Gambler or Wizard Stones. Don't do that, that's dumb. You can get one of these from 5 Sumi Tribe cards. That is worth it if you want to, get a whole bunch of cards. Now, Healing Ring. It gives you a God Tier ability. It heals Recover, which is a full HP restore ability. It has a 1 in 2 AH. You can get this in AX low search as a 1 in 2 AH chance. Fine. You can turn one of these into 20 Mega Potions. Why? One of these into 30G Mega Potions. Why? One into, I messed up. You can turn one of these into 30 Connexes. My bad. Why? One into 20G Mega Potions. Why? Or one into 100 Kiragas. Why? Or you can get one Healing Ring from 100 Whispers. What? What? I think you might be overthinking it, Motivation. You're kind of overthinking that. Look. Hate and Melty make me look stupid often, okay? Those who constantly make me look stupid. It's tradition at this point. It is tradition at this point that the chat makes me look dumb when I'm wrong, okay? So I'm not bothered by that if you think that you're making me look dumb. Because sometimes I am dumb, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I am a very, very dumb voice here. Yes. Yes. I will admit that. And you know what? Hey, that's right. Because I cannot admit, I will never admit that I am a very smart person. Because admitting that I am a smart person just makes me seem vain. And I am not vain. Okay? A smart person knows that they are not smart and are sometimes very dumb. Okay? If you think that you're smart, you might not actually be smart. Because nobody is 100% smart. Okay? You can be smart in some things, but you can be very dumb in everything else. Like me. I might be smart with games sometimes. It really depends on the game. But I am very dumb when it comes to many other things, like cooking. I don't know how to cook, okay? I'm very dumb with cooking. I'm very dumb when it comes to building things. I'm very dumb when it comes to some other things that I'm not going to go into. So, don't worry about it. You're overthinking it. Don't worry about it. So, back to the game, or the Voidex. I would rather use the healing ring in order to get recover and to use it for anything that you can transmute it into. Same thing with the Phoenix Spirit. It heals revive. That just means you never have to use a Phoenix down or life or full life. It does mean you're using a ability slot, but I mean, what else are you going to use instead of revive and recover? GF? So, you can earn 1 Phoenix Spirit into 100 Phoenix Gowns. No. You can earn 1 Phoenix Spirit into 40 G-Returners. Hell no. 1 Phoenix Spirit into 100 Viragas. Hell no. Or 1 Phoenix Spirit into 100 full lives. 100 full life, huh? That one is very debatable. I mean, you could get full life on the island closest to heaven and hell. I don't know if you really need to do that here. It will take you some time to do, but I think it's better to do it that way than to use a revive ability each item. You could get 1 Phoenix Spirit for 20 Phoenix Pinions. That might be worth it. Actually, you know what? No. You get 3 Phoenix Spirits from 1 Phoenix card. So that just made any other way of getting the Phoenix Spirit obsolete. Alright, so the med kit. It heals treatment, which is basically remedy plus 1 character, I believe. 1 med kit hurts it to 20 remedies. Or 1 med kit becomes 2 Mega Elixirs. Or 1 Esuna becomes, or 1 Esuna. 1 med kit becomes 100 Esunas. Not really worth it. You can get 1 med kit from 100 Dragon Fangs. No thank you. No thanks, bro. I don't want that, bro. That's terrible, bro. Bomb Spirit. Heats Kamikaze. With 9,999 HP, this does, I believe, 40,000 damage. I think. Is it worth using? Do you guys think Kamikaze is worth using? I'll be honest, it could be useful for, like, ending bosses, like, instantly. What do you guys think? I don't like using self-destruct moves, but it could be good for just instantly ending bosses, especially if you're not leveling up. Who's messaging me? Ah! Yeah, it's not for me either. It's just like, no thanks. No thanks. I'd rather be alive and doing actions than, you know, blow myself up. You can apparently mug it from a level 30 plus bomb. Weird. You can earn 1 bomb spirit into 100 baragas, and you can get 1 bomb spirit from 100 bomb fragments. Meh. Not really worth it. Give me a second. Give me just a second. Alright, so what's the next thing? Ah, yes. The Hungry Cookpot. He just Devour. Devour is interesting in that you may get 3 different results. With some enemies, it's a permanent stat boosting. A stat booster. It's one of the only ways to get permanent stat boosts. However, it's usually with like level 3 plus specific enemies. Otherwise, you're usually either getting like a full HP heal, or you're getting a status effect on yourself, or you're getting like HP damage. I'll be honest, Devour is not really a great ability, in my opinion. It's not really a great ability. I would not ever use it. You have a 1 in 288 chance of getting it from Angelo Surge. So, you can earn 1 of these to a Salmon Stone, and you can get 1 of these from a Poo-Poo card. I never used the Poo-Poo card. Honestly, Honika... Oh. Hey, guys. I seen what the Poo-Poo card's for. So, here's what you do. You get the Poo-Poo card, right? You earn the Poo-Poo card into a Hungry Cookpot. Earn the Hungry Cookpot into a Salmon Stone. Earn the Salmon Stone into a Rosetta Stone. Oh my. Oh my. A Valentine score for free, basically. Oh my. I don't remember if I think you need Egan for that, though. I don't remember, but like, oh my. Just, oh my. Steel pipe. Wait. Oh! There's an item that's not listed here. It's called the Mog's Amulet. This is also from the, Pocket Station game. It lets you learn the Mini-Mog ability. I really wish I could show you the Mini-Mog ability, because it's a Gaius Moogle that heals all GFs. So Mini-Mog is the only way to heal GF HP during battle. Very, very weird that we don't have this as a regular summon. But, yeah, you can use 1 Mog's Amulet to get a Salmon Stone as well. That's it. That's all you would do with it. You get a Salmon Stone or get a Mini-Mog ability. I don't know why they locked it behind the stupid pocket station. It's annoying. It annoys me. I am very annoyed, guys. Very, very annoyed. So, Steel Pipe, Star Fragment, Energy Crystal, and Samantha Soul, they're all summon magic abilities, and 20-30-40%. You need 6 Steel Pipes with the 6 Remedy Pluses, the 6 Malcore, and of course to get Doom Train. So be sure to get these early on. You can win them from Jim, VTuberEN, and Wendigo with their below level 30. And you can also mug them from boost to enemies at any levels. 1 Ura Stone will become... one Steel Pipe will become 1 Ura Stone. And 1 Steel Pipe becomes 20 Berserks. And you can get 1 Steel Pipe from an Elastoid card. So your Steel Pipes, you're going to be getting from Elastoids. Be sure to get them from Elastoid. Star Fragment. You can win it from a level 30 or higher Anaconda, Hexadragon, T-Rexor, or Trimace, a level 19 plus Chimera, a level 19-29 Ruby Dragon, or level 35-44 Ruby Dragon, my bad. And any level Iron Giant. You can also steal it from any level Iron Giant. Alright, so 1 Star Fragment becomes 2 Meteor Stones, or 1 Star Fragment becomes 5 Meteors. You can also get 1 Star Fragment for 3 Iron Giant cards. Is it worth it? I don't know. Here's the thing. I was thinking about this. Amnesia agrees. If you're not summoning GFs, you might as well get rid of the summon magic and summon HP abilities and make room for other abilities, right? Because it's like, if you're not using those abilities, or using Guardian Forces during battles, that's like 4 to 8, that's 6 to 8 ability slots you can just free up. And GF HP and GF HP and Summon Magic abilities don't lead to any other abilities at all. So you can just get rid of them. You don't really need them. Alright, Energy Crystal. You can win from a level 30 or higher Behemoth or Elnoil, or win from a level 35 or higher Ruby Dragon. You can also get it from Angelo Surge. It's a 2 and 2 A8 chance of getting. You can use 1 Energy Crystal and get 10 Pulse Ammo. You need that for Lionheart, so you want to get 20 Energy Crystals. You can use 1 Energy Crystals and get 2 Ultimas, not worth it, or 50 Energy Crystals for 1 Samantha Soul. Why? Why 50? Why is it so hard to get? Like, that's kinda excessive, don't you think? Like a little too much? And you could get, oh wait, no. It's 1 Energy Crystal for 2 Ultima Stones. That's even worse. You can get 3 Ultimas from 1 Energy Crystal. Still not worth it. You can get 1 Energy Crystals from 10 Elnoil cards. Now, you're going to be doing this at the start of the game. One of the Treppies has it. It's the guy back. I believe he plays El Noel cards, so I would get from him. You need 20 of those cards to get 2 of those, and then you use 2 of those to get your 20 pulse ammo. There you go. Now you have part of your lion heart. Healing mail, silver mail, gold armor, diamond armor, GF HP abilities. Not really worth it, you know. Healing mail. You can win from a level 29 mesmerized, I believe. From a level 119 snow lion. And from a level 30 or higher herapod. Or you can mug it from any snow lion. 1 healing mail becomes 6 high potions. 1 healing mail becomes 1 pet house. Or 1 healing mail becomes 20 curagas. Yeah. You can get 1 healing mail for 5 herapods. Silver mail. You can win from a level 19 and 29 or level 29 snow lion, if I recall. 1 silver mail becomes 2 pet houses, and 5 silver mails becomes 1 gold armor. So here's the thing. It will say in here, that it requires 10, right? This is a lie. It is only 5. It's lying about that. Thank you, Square, for lying. Gold armor. Who a chance of getting from Angelo Search. 1 gold armor becomes 4 pet houses. 5 gold armors becomes 1 diamond armor. And you can get 1 gold armor from 5 silver mails. Diamond armor. You can win from the red giant. 1 diamond armor becomes 16 pet houses. 1 diamond armor becomes 50 cottages. And 5 diamond armors becomes 1 elemental guard. That's pretty damn good, guys. I don't know. You can get 1 diamond armor from 5 gold armors. Or 3 diamond armors from 1 cipher card. I wouldn't do that with a cipher card, I'll be honest. Like, the cipher card is just too good to let go. Next, we have the HP abilities. 20, 40, and 80. I think these are all very good to have on GFs. Once you get 40 and 80, 20 is kind of useless, but you know, it's still not bad. You can win the regen ring from a level 30 or higher Chimera, Mesmerize, from a level 20 or higher Lefty, a level 30 or higher Harama or Herapod, or any level Visogs. You can also steal it from any level Harama, or during the second fight with Biggs. It is needed for the shooting star weapon, by the way. You need 1. 1 regen ring becomes 8 Phoenix down. 10, or 1 regen ring becomes 5 hens. 1 G returner. I'm mixing up my words. 1 regen ring becomes 6 G returners, or 1 regen ring becomes 20 full lives. That's very good. That's very good. I like that. You can get 1 regen ring from 10 Chimera cards. Giant's ring. You can win from a level 30 or higher Behemoth. You can also buy it for 20,000 gil. All of the plus 40%, or all plus 40% items, you can buy for 20,000 gil at Rimrin Sub ask her if you have a familiar ability. Keep that in mind. So Giant's Ring, Hen Giant's Ring will give you a Gaius Ring. That is worth it. That is very much worth it. One Giant's Ring becomes 60 per hex. You can get one Giant's Ring from 10 HP Junction Scrolls. Here's the thing. The 8 like the Scat Junctioning Scrolls on their own are 10,000 gil. 10 of that would be 100,000 gil, or something you can buy for 20,000. That's not worth it at all. I will not do that. Plus, how many do you need? You need 10 of these to get a Gaius Ring. That's going to cost you 200,000 gil. It's worth it, though, I think, for the Gaius Ring. Let's speak about the Gaius Ring. You can win it from the Joko Cactar. It heals us HP plus 80%, which is insane, by the way. One of these can be turned into 1 HP up. Do you see why the plus 40% items are good? They allow you to get the scat boosters. If you're able to do the infinite guild trick, this is how you're going to get your scat boosters. You can get one Gaius Ring from 10 Giant's Ring. And you can get 3 Gaius Ring from 1 Ward card. So you can just get a War card, turn him into 3 Gaius Ring, and then turn 3 of those into 3 HP ups. It goes plus 90 HP permanently. It's still gonna take an ungodly amount of time to get max HP, but you can do it if you want to. It's very doable. So, here's our 20, 40, and 60% strength boosters. Strength Love, you can get from a level 20 or higher when you go by winning or stealing. You can also steal it from any level wedge during the last second fight. You can earn 1 Strength Love into 2 Ura Stones. And you can get 1 Strength Love from 10 Gargantua cards. The Power Risk. Again, you can buy for 20,000 gil, needs familiar ability. You can win it from any level X8EMO92. You can steal it from Abaddon in the second fight with Raijin, or a level 30 high or higher Grendel. 1 Power Risk will become 10 Ura Stones, and 10 Power Risk becomes 1 Hyper Risk. And you can get 1 Power Risk from 10 Strength Junction Scrolls, which is a waste. Hyper Risk. You can win or steal from Bahamut. 10 of them will become 1 Strength up, which is very good. You can get 1 of them for 10 Power Risk, or 3 of them for 1 Cell card. So, I like using Cell a lot, but, I think the next time I play this game, I'm gonna try to, turn him into the Hyper Risk, and give a Hyper Risk to my GFs, so I have strength plus 60% on everyone at the start of the game. I feel like that would be absolutely busted. Like, 60% strength at the start of the game? Like, are you kidding me? You know how dumb that would be if you get a good strength junction going? Which you will if you have a water spell? That's nuts, dude. Absolutely nuts. Okay, so Hurlsel, Orihauken, and Akamantine. Which is Akamantine, by the way. And this is supposed to be Orichalcum. They give you Vitality, 20, 40, and 60% respectively. Hurlsel can be won from a level 1 and level 29 Akamantoise, or from a level 20 or plus, or level 20 or higher Armagogo. You can also steal it from any Armagogo. One of these will earn a Hand Protect Stone, or one of these will earn a Birdie Protect. You can also get one of these from 3 Akamantoise cards, or from 2 X8M092 cards. Kinda not really worth it. I mean, you can use it to get Flame Saber or Punishment, but, you know. Orihauken. You can win from X8M092, a level 30 or higher Oil Boil, or a level 20 or higher Akamantoise. You can also steal it from a level 30 or higher Akamantoise or Oil Boil. One of these will earn it in 3 Protect Stones, 10 of these will earn it in 1 Akamantine, and you can get one of these from a 10 Vitality Junction Scrolls. Wait, you can't buy this one? Really? You can't buy this one? Huh? That is weird. You cannot buy it. So, you can buy everything but the Vitality Junction Scroll. What? Why? That is weird. That is a weird choice. Why would you do that? Huh. Akamantine. You need this for 3 different ultimate weapons, including Lionheart. You have a 2 and 288 chance of getting this from Angelo Surge. You can steal it from the second fight with BGH251F2, which you should do. You really should do. Or you can win it from a level 20 or higher Akamantoise. 5 of these will earn it in 1 Vitality Up. 1 of these will earn it in 1 Skill Curtain. Not bad. You can get 1 of these from Hen Orihauken, which is honestly kinda hard to get, thinking about it. Or you can get 10 of these from 1 Minotaur card. I don't remember if you need Minotaur for anything, but if you don't, then that might be worth it. It does suck though, because Minotaur is a damn good card to use. It's a really damn good card to use. Rune Armlet, Force Armlet, Magic Armlet, their Spirit 2040 and 60 respectively. Rune Armlet has a 2 and 288 chance of being found in Angelo's Search. You can win it from any level of Writing and level 20 or higher Glabra. You can steal it from any level Glabra or from a level 30 or higher Writing. You prefer Angelo Cannon, Angelo Rush over Angel Wing. I need to figure out how to set up Angel Wing Meteor. There is a way of making it so that you get a Meteor every single time. One Rune Armlet will turn into 10 Cell Stones or into 40 cells. And you can get 1 Rune Armlet from 4 Glabra cards. Force Armlet. You can buy from 20,000 gills, requires Familiar. Is it who and who a chance of being found in AXLO search. You can win it from any level X8EM09 who and any level final fight with a gay. You can win it from level 30 or higher Forbidden or O2. One Force Armlet will become 30 Cell Stones, and 10 of them will become one Magic Armlet. And you can get one of these from 10 Magic Junction Scrolls. And Magic Armlet you can win from Gargantua. 10 of those will turn it into one Spirit of, and 20 of those will turn it into one Moon Curtain. You can get one of these from 10 Force Armlets, or 3 of them from one Renoa card. Not bad. Not bad at all. And Circlet, Hypno Crown, and Royal Crown, Magic 20, 40, and 60. So I'm going to be going until I get done with this page, and then we'll be back to the rest another time. Because, oh my god, it's been 2.5 hours. What the hell? Alright, so Circlet, who a chance of finding in AXLO search. You can mug it from a level 20 or higher Buell, or any level Nork. One will turn it into 2 Uruscones, and you can get one of them from 10 Garagaro cards. Hypno Crown, you can buy for 20,000 gil, requires Familiar. From Rimrin Sop, it'll be called Esther Pet Sop. You can win it from any level X8EM092 or level 30 higher Malboro. One of these will turn into 10 Uruscones, 10 of them will turn into 1 Royal Crown, and you can get one of them from 10 Spirit Junction Scroll. And Royal Crown, you will win from Hogberry King, and you can mug it from a gay a final fight. 10 of them will turn it into 1 Magic Up, 20 of them will turn it into 1 Status Attack. You can get one of them from 10 Hypno Crowns, or 3 of them from 1 Gay card. Not bad. And lastly, Jet Engine and Rocket Engine, speed plus 20 and 40 respectively. Jet Engine you can win from level 30 or higher Cactars, and you have a 4 in 288 chance of finding it in AXLO search. 50 of these will turn into 1 Speed Up, and 10 of these will turn into 1 Rocket Engine. You can get one of these from 10 Speed Junction Scrolls, don't do that. Or one of them from 40 Tri-Point cards. Yuck. Why? And Rocket Engine, you can win from Tri-Point. 5 of them will turn into 1 Speed Up. 1 of them will turn into 50 Triples. You can get one of these for 10 Jet Engines, or 3 of them from 1 Irving card. And that, as they say, is that. So we got the other half of these to do. We got a lot to go through, guys. I was not expecting items to take this long. What the hell? Did items didn't take this long in other games, right? I mean, to be fair, there's a lot more items here. Items are basically the equipment for this game, so, you know. It's gonna take a while to get through the items. Whew! Man, I yapped for a lot today, didn't I? I yapped a lot. That is all we're gonna be doing for this stream. Tomorrow, I have not fully decided. As you can see, if I ever get back up, it's undecided. It might be Guilty Gear Accent Core training. Or it might be, you know, Guggly training, perhaps. I'm not sure. Which one would you guys prefer? Guggly training or Dizzy training? Which one sounds more interesting to you? Because if I do the Gugly training, I would like to get some matches going. If I do the Gizzy training, I don't know if I'm gonna do matches immediately with her. Because Gizzy's kind of hard for me to get used to in accent court. You say Gugly? You just want to beat me up, don't you, Melty? You just want to beat me up. Well, I think it's also because you just want to see me get better with someone other than Akuma, right? Because I'm pretty sure you're higher to find Akuma, right? Is that it? I kind of figured that because I only use Akuma. Alright, so maybe Hamaru will be the Guggers then. Hamaru will probably be Gugly. I mean, to be fair, imagine if you were finding my Gizzy if you're XR for a full year straight. You would get higher to that. I'm pretty sure Hate got higher to that. He probably also got higher to find Elfel a lot too, but you know. I probably would get higher to find the same character, like, over and over and over and over too. But here's the thing, I also like fighting games, so that doesn't bother me as much. The only time I get hired to find a character is if it's a character that really, really agitates me, like, you know, I don't know, May? Because, you know, May is annoying. I fucking hate May. Slayer, I don't like fighting Slayer. Elena and Remy are kind of in that role too. But to be fair, Elena and Remy don't do Slayer May crap. They're just characters that I don't really know how to deal with very well. I know how to deal with May somewhat, but May's just fucking annoying. And that Kamea grab is just fucking dumb. Slayer is Slayer. Slayer is just Slayer. That's all there is to that. I also kinda don't like fighting Sin, because he's massy and gets rewarded for massing. Also, I will repeat this again too, for those of you who were wondering where I was yesterday. I was getting used to my new hearing aids. They're still doing the feedback thing right now, but, you know, it's gonna take time for them to stop doing that. It's not as bad as when I first put them in, but, you know, still getting used to that. Also, I didn't sleep for, like, a full day, almost. I had, like, next to no sleep, so doing a stream yesterday was not ideal. I was also thinking of doing, either DMC or Crystal Project today, but I wanted to get this out of the way. I've been working on the Final Fantasy VIII item pages, so, you know, might as well get to this, and it's been like a year. A year? A month since I've done the Voidex. Alright, so, Monday is going to be Final Fantasy X. That's going to be side quest day. I have not grinded at all in Final Fantasy X. So, here's the thing about the poll. I get a poll for Final Fantasy X if I should do the Dark Aeons and Penance. It was very close. I think yes won out by like 1 or 2 votes overall. So, it seems like I'm gonna have to do the Dark Aeons and Penance, which, you know, I'm not really looking forward to. I'm not really looking forward to that. But I suppose I have to. When you really think about it, it would be kind of lame if the self-proclaimed FF Master just back out of a challenge, right? Especially given all the other bull crap that he did, like 100% Final Fantasy 13 and 100% Final Fantasy 12 and all of that. Oh yeah, the freaking monster arena. Freaking monster arena. I gotta do level grind for the monster arena. And here's the thing. If I'm gonna fight Penance, I'm gonna wanna have, like, Orin, Higas, and Riku in particular. Those are the main 3 you want for Penance. I did a video on it. Penance is like a 45-minute fight normally. Penance sucks. And that's 45 minutes of making sure you don't mess up a single time. It is not a good fight at all. Whose game will be that Crystal Project? That's probably demonetized forever because I believe it's the battle theme that's demonetized. And the person that's claiming, copyright claiming, apparently isn't even the proper person. I have heard that they do false copyright claims, and even if you win the claim, they just copyright claim it again a week later. So I don't know what to do about them. I don't know if I should talk to YouTube about that or not. I don't think it's gonna matter though, because even if I get rid of the copyright claim, they're gonna copyright claim it anyways, which is stupid. Wednesday is going to be Super Put Hogan 3. If you don't know what that is, that's an SNES Dragon Ball Z game. That's gonna be a thing. And depending on if Melty's around on Wednesday, we might do Guilty Gear XR. Are you gonna be around Wednesday, Melty? Do you know? And then Thursday, hopefully we'll get DMC. It's been like a month since I played DMC, so yay. Let me see who is streaming, and I will redirect to one of them. Greg is currently doing an art stream today. Henya is doing a stream. We don't know what the stream is. Anyone else streaming? Oh, it looks like B2, Iris, and Bay are doing a Digital Circus watch along. They're gonna watch the Higher Fang. That's starting at 9. Pio is gonna be doing, Potato Flowers of Bloom. Never heard of that. That's gonna be at midnight. Yoki is gonna be doing Armor Core 6 at 9:30. Kayori's doing something at 5. Oh, Hololive Dreams at 5 a.m. Sakuna's doing a Suck-On Morning at 9 p.m. At 10 p.m., Koyori's doing, Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Anything else? At 9 p.m., Narissa's gonna be doing, Wind Waker. Anything else? I guarantee Scarlet's doing something. I don't know what Scarlet would be doing. Let me see if I can find Scarlet. Where is the Scarlet? Where is the Scarlet? At midnight, she's doing her, she's gonna be doing a karaoke night at, 10 p.m. And then at midnight is the karaoke after party. Okay, that's all I can find. That is all I can find. So we're gonna raid into... It's probably Grape, because I don't think Kenya allows redirects. Yep, it's great. I'm gonna redirect you. So we're gonna go to her art stream. If you want a comfy little art stream. I might do Final Fantasy VI later tonight. What do you guys think? Final Fantasy VI to try to wrap up the game? Well, actually, for Final Fantasy VI, what I need to do is I need to do level grinding. Well, no, I could go and, I can at least beat the game. So, guys, at least go and beat the game first, and then see if I can do the Fanatics Hour, and then do level grinding, or should I do, like, level AP grinding? What do you guys think? Because the only thing left is, Kefka's Hour, and the Fanatics Hour. And honestly, I don't think Kefka's Hour is gonna take that long. In addition, do you think I should do Final Fantasy VI grinding or Final Fantasy X grinding tonight? Which one do you think would be ideal for doing tonight? I'll let you, the chat, tell me. You, the chat, shall tell me which one I should do. Give me just a second. Give me just a second. You say 6? Okay, okay. So I'll probably do Final Fantasy 6 to try and wrap that up. I say wrap up, but I got the dragon skin to do, which is why I'm thinking of doing the level grinding. Because I can't use Gao in all 3 parties. Gao's only going to be useful for some fights. Which is going to be very, very annoying, to say the least. Alright, I'm going to say that's going to be it for tonight, or today. I will say until next time, everyone, whatever that may be. I might see you later tonight at like 11 p.m. You all have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night. I'm only getting skill back from anyone else what you're talking about. And I will catch you all on the flip side of the coin. Take care, and have a great rest of your day and or night. And you know what? Boy Ganara. That's not very catchy, is it? Boy Ganara. Boy Ganimi's not very catchy either. Huh. I don't know. Boy Ganara? Boy Gaket? Boy Ganimi? I'll have to think about it later. Until next time.